So today, Lulu will be reading you another bedtime story. So today's story is about Ella's Egyptian adventure. Okay everyone, all ears!
Lulu the Storyteller.
Ella loved history, especially ancient Egypt. So when her family planned a trip to Cairo, she couldn't contain her excitement. She spent weeks reading about pharaohs, pyramids, and the treasures of the Nile. On the second day of the trip, Ella and her family visited the Great Pyramid of Giza. While her parents admired the towering structure from a distance, Ella wandered closer, mesmerized by its size and mystery. As she ran her fingers over the ancient stones, she noticed a peculiar engraving on one of the blocks. A small sun surrounded by strange symbols. Curious, Ella pressed her hands against it. Suddenly, the ground beneath her feet trembled, and before she could call out, a golden light enveloped her. When the light faded, Ella found herself in a bustling city, unlike anything she'd ever seen. People dressed in linen robes carried baskets of grains and fruits. Others guided oxen or worked on massive statues or stones. Where am I? Ella whispered, her heart pounding. A boy her age, wearing a simple tunic, approached her. You're in Memphis, the capital of Egypt, he said. You must be a foreigner. Are you lost? Ella quickly realized what had happened. She had somehow traveled back to ancient Egypt. The boy, named Amun, offered to help her navigate the city. Over the next few days, Ella experienced the wonders of ancient Egypt firsthand. She helped Amun's family grind grain for bread, visited the bustling marketplace filled with exotic spices and fabric, and even witnessed a grand festival honoring the son of god Ra. Amun took her to see the pyramids being built, where thousands of workers hauled massive stones under the watchful eyes of overseers. Ella marveled at the skills and dedication, realizing how much effort went into creating the monuments she had admired in her own time. But as much as she enjoyed her adventure, Ella missed her family and her world. She explained to Amun that she needed to find a way back. He took her to the Temple of Thoth, the god of wisdom, where a priest listened to her story. The priest led her into a chamber filled with hieroglyphs and symbols like the one she had seen on the pyramid. You were brought here by the will of the gods, the priest said, but they will guide you back if your heart is true. Following the priest's instructions, Ella pressed her hand against the stone altar, and the golden light surrounded her once more. When she opened her eyes, she was back at the Great Pyramid. Her parents were calling her name, looking worried. Where were you, Ella? Her mom asked. Ella hesitated, then smiled. Just exploring history up close. That night, as she looked at the stars, Ella thought about the moon and the incredible world she had visited. She felt grateful for the adventure and more inspired than ever to learn about history and share its stories with the others. The past holds incredible lessons and wonders, reminding us to appreciate the history that shapes our world today. Thank you, Lulu's friends, for listening to today's story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good night, sweet dreams, bye!
Good night and sweet dreams.